Hi, Georgia Studies students. This is Ms. Richardson. This is for week 20, September 21st through the 25th. Hope everyone had a great weekend. You guys took your geography test on Friday and the grades were so good. I'm so proud of you guys. So way to go. And then today we are going to start our new unit, which is going to start going over the history of Georgia. So the very first unit, we're going to deal with some Native American groups, so some prehistoric Native Americans, meaning we don't have any written history, but we have artifacts that tell us a lot about them, and to our most recent group of Native Americans, which were the Mississippian Indians. So you guys are going to find out a lot about them this week. And then even more so, we're going to figure out what happened when Native Americans met European explorers. So some were nice and some, a lot, were not so nice because they were all out for riches and they didn't really care about the people who were already here, unfortunately. So just like every week, you should start with the What Do I Do This Week module. So we're going to look at September 21st through 25th. So I've given you 2 days, so Monday and Tuesday, to look at the Google Slides presentation. So that's basically notes over the whole unit. It's not going to take you very long to get through it, and it's not going to take you very long to write in the notes. But really, I just want you to read for understanding. It made me so happy to know that you read the notes twice, just so that you really can kind of get an idea of what happened in Georgia long time ago before the Europeans ever got here, and then what happened when the Europeans got here. And then, so let's look at, but anyway, so Monday, Tuesday, I'm giving you 2 days to look at those notes and to fill in those slotted notes. And then you have an assignment just reading about and watching a couple of videos, short videos over Georgia's American Indians. They're good videos. And then I'm asking that you spend a day on Friday going over the Etowah Indian mounds in North Georgia. So it's interesting to go there and you can see those, you can still see those burial mounds that were left by the Mississippian Indians. So if you guys ever get a chance to go to that park and explore, that would be awesome. You can also see a large Indian mound when you're going into Cleveland, Georgia. So if any of you ever seen that off on the right side of the road, there's like a little white building sitting there. Going into Cleveland, it's hard to miss because it looks so different than everything else around there. All right, so like I said, on Monday, you're going to look at the slide presentation, and at the same time, on the same day, please try to, if you have a printer, please print these notes or save it in your Google Drive, this presentation, and fill in those notes as you go. Make sure you keep these notes. It'd be great to 3-hole punch them and put them in your social studies notebook. Also, next Monday, the 28th, you're going to have a little quiz that comes straight from those notes. So don't lose them. Keep up with them. All right, and then, so that's, I'm giving you 2 days to do that. Way more than enough time. So no rushing. And then on Wednesday, if my computer weren't so slow, on Wednesday, come on, you're going to read about our earliest American Indian groups, the Paleo Indians. Read a little bit about them. You can find out more information if you'd like, if that's something you're interested in. And then the next time in prehistoric history is prehistoric history. That's like redundant. Anyway, then you're going to read about the Archaic period, and there's an awesome video to go along with that. It's not very long. It's only 4 minutes, so watch that, please. And then the next group of Native Americans were called the Woodland Indians, and you want to see what's different about each one of those groups, and you can find out a little bit more. And then our most recent group of Native Americans were called the Mississippians, and that's where the Cherokee derived from, the Creek Indians, the Seminole Indians, a lot of the Indians that you have heard about, the different groups that are around, they all are, their ancestors were the Mississippian Indians. And so you're gonna want to watch this video. It's only 3.5 minutes, guys, not so bad at all. And then there's a little bit more at the bottom, and it talks about our more modern day Cherokee and Creek Indians, which were the groups that lived mostly in Georgia. All right, so there's no assignment attached to this. So this is just for your exploration, your information. Not a lot's required of you except to read it, to interact with it, find out a little bit more, watch the short little videos. They're interesting. So hopefully, I'm hoping that you enjoy and learn a lot in Georgia history, and you don't dislike it, because there's not too much work. And then, so there's not a date for Thursday because we're gonna Zoom, and I just wanna talk with you guys, talk about what you've learned this week, and talk a little bit more about the introduction of Native Americans and Europeans. So make sure you join the Zoom meeting on Thursday at 1 o'clock. Yes, 1 o'clock on Thursday. And then Friday, you're gonna go to the Etowah Indian Mounds State Historic Site website. It is in Cartersville. It's a great place to go. I want you to check out this website. Read this first page. When it comes up, you'll see information that you can read a little bit about the Etowah Indians, the Southeastern Indians. If you ever get a chance to go to the historic site, it gives you information about the hours and how much it costs. But the most important part of this, I want you to watch this 15-minute video. This really is a great video. It's not a boring documentary. It's some good information that we're going to talk about even in our next unit. And then I would like you guys to look at the pictures. They have some beautiful pictures. They have a photo gallery. These are things that are actually there at the park. So click on each one of those after you've watched the video and you've read about these burial mounds. Just spend a little time. So the park is beautiful. If you ever get a chance to go there and spend a little time and read about your history, and they got a beautiful river at the Etowah River. All right, so not too much as far as difficulty for this week, not a lot you have to memorize, just you're gathering information. And we will talk about a lot of it Thursday at our Zoom meeting. So make sure you can come to that, please, and try to be ready to participate in a little discussion. Okay, guys, I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and I will see you on Thursday. Bye.